What's up, everybody? Terry back with Nashville Fit Magazine, and I'm glad you're here checking out this interview. Today I'm with Dee Napper, and Dee, we're at Radiante
Spa.
And I wanted to roll that R so bad.
It's a Radiante.
Oh my God. It just sounds so sexy when you do it that way. So, Dee, we spent some time here today, and Jen's got a treatment, and Christian got a treatment. And before we talk about what you did with them, I would love to know a little bit more. Give me an overall about this spa and what makes it different.
What makes Radiante different is that we try to work with the body and stimulate the body to naturally heal or naturally rejuvenate or naturally do what you're trying to do, like as far as beauty or whatever. Everything we do is non-invasive and a natural form of rejuvenation or healing or pain relief or whatever.
Okay.
So I think that our non-invasive approach is really needed in the aesthetic business and the aesthetic field now, because there's so much
Harshness.
yes
Chemical driven.
Yes.
Yeah.
Botox fillers to the point where you don't look natural anymore.
Sure.
So we're trying to go for the natural look.
Okay.
And as far as rejuvenating, or we do fat reduction, skin tightening, and cellulite work, that's all done non-invasively with zero downtime, and we get really good results. So I almost feel like it's a real mission of mine to get the word out to people that you don't have to go cut on your body.
Right.
You don't have to cut your body parts off because they don't look right. It's literally it's almost an epidemic right now.
Well, I would agree with that. I mean, that's kind of why we're here, right? Because
Right.
giving you the platform in which to educate, our following, as well as getting the word out to the masses that there's more than one way to do this.
Yes, there is.
Which I can't. So, what I find interesting. So, you and I talked off camera a little bit, and to give you all some context, you're a career nurse.
I am.
So, being in the medical field and then doing this is quite outside of that.
It is.
How did you get here?
So I was in the hospital setting doing labor and delivery for 39 years, and I had a bad knee injury from jumping off a ladder, actually, and just really messed up the knee. It took 3 surgeries, and they wound up just doing a knee replacement. Which now where I am now, if I had known, there were other things I would have tried before replacement, but I didn't know then.
Yeah.
So I think it's important that we get the word out that other things are possible. It doesn't always have to be surgery. But anyway, I had a surgical replacement of my knee. I'm fully recovered now, do really well with it. I can't run, but otherwise I can do everything.
Yeah.
And so, I tried to go into another field and was looking and searching for something else to do because I didn't want to go back in the hospital setting. Didn't feel like I had full use of my leg yet to do that. And so I opened a 1-room spa over in across the street from Centennial Park. In Salons by JC, we were in 1 room, and from that we've grown to a 3,200 square foot facility where we're renting out spaces to other health and wellness businesses.
This is full circle.
So
this is great.
it is now I am the one renting spaces to people trying to get their business started.
Yeah, and helping a tremendous amount of people.
Yes.
So, for a brief second, just go over the product services and give me a little description on each one. So I know you do PEMF.
Yes, so that's our pain service.
Okay.
We use a treatment called PEMF, that stands for Pulsed Electromagnetic Field Therapy.
Gotcha.
Okay. It uses an electronic field to reset the electronic charges in the cells of the muscles or tendons or ligaments or injured tissue. So it works amazing for like joints that are inflamed, chronically overused. We did that for Christian today. Like he has a shoulder that we worked on.
He's holding that camera now like a champ.
And now, like it's amazing that you get so much better range of motion, that the pain is so much decreased. But it also does other things like it's been shown to increase bone or stimulate bone growth. So it's great to use for anybody that's had a non-union fracture or a fracture that won't heal. And they're talking about surgery. If you can join in with PEMF during that 4-week period of time when they're giving you a little more time for it to heal. If you can get PEMF treatments in, it's shown to be 80% effective at getting the bone to regrow.
That's awesome.
Without surgery. So the whole thing here is, again, no surgery.
Yeah.
Okay, no surgery needed. If we can do things that stimulate the body to heal itself. And will has incredible power.
Yeah.
Your body does.
I say this all the time. You're going to free the body up to do what it wants to do, which is heal. Right?
Right.
Like that's what you're doing with that. That's awesome. You also do some aesthetic-based things.
Yes.
So you showed me some pretty amazing before and after pictures of cellulite reduction.
Yeah, we don't even call it cellulite reduction.
Elimination.
We call it cellulite correction.
Nice.
Because there's a cause of cellulite.
Yeah.
See, the cause of cellulite is, the main cause is little strings of tissue that go through the fat layer and attach to the backside of the skin. And where those attach, that causes the dimple. It pulls in.
Okay.
Especially over time, as you age, you gain weight, or your skin gets lax from collagen, loss of collagen, then the skin starts sagging, but that string of tissue is going to hold that dimple in. So that's why it gets worse over time.
Gotcha.
And sometimes looks worse when you lose weight than it does when you gain weight.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, it corrects the cause of that, which by that, the way it does that is by heating all the way through the fat layer that string of tissue. Okay, so when you heat that string of tissue, each time you do it, it breaks down those strings of tissue a little bit more. It's like each time you think of a rubber band, like if you heat it, it gets looser and looser and looser.
Yeah.
Okay, so same thing. And then after we heat it up, we do a really good stretch with gua sha, lymphatic, or soft tissue work.
Mm-hmm.
And it's super effective, and usually in anywhere from 3 to 5 treatments, you can go from a grade 5 cellulite, which is the worst, down to a 1 or even completely smooth.
Well, okay. I don't know.
Hey, you saw my picture.
I was going to say, like that, as much as those words are really important and people need to understand the science, the before and afters kind of speak for themselves.
They do. They absolutely do.
They can find those on your website, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, that link will be below this video. Let's go into, if that's not amazing enough,
All right.
we do stuff for facials as well.
Right. Then we also have a rejuvenation service. So we have pain, we have body, and then we have rejuvenation. Okay. So in the rejuvenation field, again, we're just harnessing the power of our own body to rejuvenate. Okay. So we're stimulating collagen and repair of the tissue. And the way we do that is several different ways. There's all kinds of ways to stimulate collagen. You know, tissue injury to stimulate collagen. Okay, intentional injury. It usually is like microscopic injury, or we do often things like we use an ultrasound facelift, which does its work deep in the tissue. So an ultrasound facelift that does not touch the surface, so there's no downtime. And then your body goes through a healing phase from the ultrasound creating heat or microscopic damage deep in the tissue, and you get a lift and tightening of the skin. And most people feel like they get a 10-year difference. So we're not here to try to make you look like you had a facelift,
right?
Because we're not surgery. That's not realistic, okay? But most people, no matter what age you are, would love to have 10 years.
Well, yeah.
10 years off. Like, I would be thrilled to have 10 years off, right? And that's what we can provide. And it's pretty religiously get that type of results where people just, we want you to look in the mirror and just go, oh, I'm having a great day today. Look at me. Like, we want you to smile when you look in the mirror and see yourself.
Yeah, I think it's pretty amazing. So in the time that we've spent here today, which has been relatively short, we've been here about 45 minutes, I've learned that you naturally can help aesthetics but you also can help chronic pain. We talked about endometriosis, talked about chronic inflammation and how your treatments can handle that. This does feel like an oasis for health.
It does.
So, well done. And you remodeled this place.
Thank you. I remodeled this place. I did. Hands-on.
So you come and check this out, and you meet Dee Dee. Make sure you go to the bathroom and check out that countertop.
That's my first epoxy pour.
That's beautiful.
First epoxy.
Well, is there anything you would like to leave with anybody watching, with our viewers? Maybe an invitation of some sort?
I would invite you to come down and just meet me and take a tour of our spa. I'd love to show you around and tell you about what we do and what we offer. Consultations are free. Just give me a call or send me a message, and I would love to get you scheduled to come in. And the main thing I would say is, don't opt for surgery first. Like, try non-invasive things, whether you do it here or somewhere else. There's all kinds of things possible. But come down and I'd love to show you around and tell you what we can do.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for letting us crash your salon today.
I'm glad you did.
Yes,
Glad you did. You've got to come back and let me do your
I will. We're a rowdy bunch. So, yeah, I really appreciate your time. Guys, make sure you come and meet Dee Dee and Unique, who's standing behind the camera, and check this place out. It really is a mecca for holistic wellness.
Thank you.
You've done a great job.
Thank you.
So.